It's a thing that I've been wanting to do, but haven't really done it. Building ideas, because you read that title. So let's start with I have a tree here. The tree's a building idea. So that was a bad one, but don't worry, we got some better ones. So let's start with a table, a little simple table. I really like this one. It looks great from this angle you're looking at it now. But look, he's actually not sitting on it. He's barely attached to it. But it looks like he's sitting at it. He's doing a pretty good job sitting at it. He's got a little drink here, you know, guy chilling at the table. Little picnic table, 3 bricks. You can three little Lego automatic binding bricks. You can make that yourself. Very easy. Decorate it up with some drinks, and it looks nice depending on how you look at it. Very nice. But let's say maybe you want a little more intense of an action table. Yeah, so I feel like adults might know what this one is a little more than the kids watching, but it's a pong table, a little table pong, coffee pong, whatever you're drinking out of these cups pong. You got your little ball right here. You take it, and the point of the game is to throw it into the little holes, and just nice and easy. So it gets in there. You drink the cup with the chosen beverage. So yeah, that's a fun one. Pretty simple build. Underneath, you do whatever you want, but I used a 4x4 plate. I put a jumper on the front. I put some 1x2s. Let's break it down. It's nice and simple. Behind that, it's just these are 1x2s, but you could put a 1x4 or something. Anyway, you get the pattern. I use those corner things. And then the last 2 is a 1x4 and a tile. The tile is important because you're actually putting these last 3 on open stud 1x1 plates, and you align those so that they line up so that it makes a little pyramid, and that is the traditional way to play the game. You can use whatever cups you have. If you had I don't know, if you had some wine glasses or something, you could play wine pong. I don't think so. No, that's crazy. So 1 for the adults, 2 for everyone else. So let's say, but what if that table doesn't have any chairs? So what if you want to build a chair? That's right, it's a chair. It's a very simple chair, and I feel like this is a good design for a nice classical chair. How's my elbow? Wow, it's a brick plate. I was gonna go into like more in-depth ways to show you how to build this, but it's a arch, an arch up there, a brick. That's a 2x4, a 1x4. How did I have that? That's probably a mediocre choice to have taken it apart and then not remembered how it goes. That goes up there. These go here. And then that arch in the front just for decoration. And you got plenty of room to sit someone. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's not that sturdy of a build. Yeah, you're right. Fair enough. But you got your little guy with some your little used guy that body pops apart too easy. Put down his arms. He's resting comfy. Look at that chair. Very nice big old plush. You make a evening chair, a couch chair, something. Who knows? Whatever you want. Now, I know what you're thinking here. Like PLC, Pro LC, you're professional at building Lego stuff. How am I going to compete? Well, don't worry. I can. What if I told you that you could have a chair with 2 pieces? I know you're thinking, could it be done? There it is, though, and it's just a real simple brick and a brick. You put it down, you flip it up, and I got Han Solo here, just Han No Family, right there, sitting on the chair. And I know what you're thinking. That's inspired me. I'm inspired. So let's just move Han over here because he's feeling comfy. So, kind of thinking maybe I should go into... We're going to do this one next. So, a big topic we're about to jump into is what do you do with those minifigure plates? You got a bunch of the collectible minifigures. What do you do with their base plates? Well, this is a shelf made with a bunch of little things to decorate it. But I used 3 of those orange plates and then just some orange bricks. So you could make it as tall as you wanted, because why not? But it's a minifigure plate on top of a 2x2 brick. You stack it up. You do it again. You stack it up. You got a nice little smooth area there to build on. You do another one underneath there, but this one could be your bottom one. So I use 2 1x2s. You throw them in there, and I put some of those upside down roof bits in the front to give it a little bit of design. And you just kind of get the hair out of here, and you just stick on whatever you want. Just slide it right in. Wow, that's nice. Put that in a bedroom, maybe a little curio cabinet. The downside is that everything does fall off, so kind of whatever. But it looks great, and it's functional enough. You've got a brick space in there. You could put 2 plates and a tile. Anything that's not got a stud on top, because that would technically make it taller than the brick for the space on each shelf. Now, I know what you're thinking. What was the other thing you were thinking you're contemplating bringing out? Well, we're going to start with beds, and I've got 5 of them here. So we're going to just start with a nice simple bed design. Not even going to show you how to build this one. It's just a nice little bed here, and we got a little tired Han Solo boy. He just needs to rest. Wow, it looks pretty good. His feet are hanging off. This is a cot. This is a very basic bed. Not the best thing. It's a 1x2 tile. I put 4 little dots with those 1x1 round plates on the bottom, and you got yourself a very low to the ground but functional cot bed type thing. And he doesn't look that bad on it. It looks great next to a figure. But okay, hon, we get it. You're not comfortable. Yeah, that's a minifigure plate. Yeah, that's a minifigure plate. What of it? I like the way that those fit into beds. Make nice beds. This one's simple. Whatever you want to fill the bottom, just you need a 3x5. You got to be 1 brick over, 1 stud length over, and then I put some cheese wedges for little pillows. Nice classic pillows. And then you sit him down on the bed and look at that. Oh, ooh, that looks comfy. You think Han Solo's comfy over there? Yeah, he looks pretty comfy. He's off center. He's a little off center. Whatever. He can sit up on the bed, whatever he's doing. He's just nice little bed there. But I know you're thinking maybe that's not the bed for me. This is the bed for me personally. It's the same idea. The minifigure plate holders. We got a bunch of colors of these now. We've got gray and red and orange and black, and we even got black with a Batman logo on it. And same idea with the last one. You just kind of lean him back, and he's beautiful on the bed. If not a little off center, you could just balance him in the middle though, and he's fine too if you don't want a stud connection. This one, the only difference is instead of using the slopies, little cheese bits, we use the a plate and a tile on top of there. Now it is not perfectly even, but again, just whatever you want to do. I use 2x3s and 1s to cover the sides. You could do it without those, honestly, and have it kind of floating, but I like the idea of there being a bed there. A nice little sheet on top, just a little whatever color sheet you want from the little holder pieces. Now, we're getting into some little more complex beds, a little more plush. This one is a great, easy one. Lots of pieces you probably have sitting around and not using. It's a brick tall, and then a plate, and then this arch. So you could use whatever you want for the pillow. I did make the pillow a little bit nicer. But look, it's 3 1x4s and a 2x4. And the 2x4 you barely even see. You only see it if you're looking at this direction. But you back that up against a wall, and you're never going to see it again. These are 1x2 tiles. You could use whatever you have. You could use a 1x4 and then 2 2x4s, or a 2 2x2s, or a 2x4. Either way, you're just covering that up. Very nice and easy. You could even make a little pattern. If you had some different colored ones, you could make a little pattern for him. And that one he just lays on top of. He does tend to slide down. Whatever though. Nice to pose him up on. It's a little bit nicer, bigger bed. You could maybe fit 2 figures on there. What if... kind of my first two-figure bed. Yeah, they look appropriate on there. Looks pretty good. So I know what you're thinking. This bed's not big enough for the both of us, partner. Blammo. Now I think I stole this one from a Junior's Friends set, but it's a really neat, simple idea. It's a raised bed. We're using the arch pieces there on the bottom. We're using a 2x4, a 1x4 tile. You can use 2 different colors to make a little blanket pattern. And using this down here, this is the ingenious part. Kind of like I had you using the studs to lock your people down. You can just lock your people down with those studs. And again, it's a little cozy for 2 figures, but yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. You can't. Anyways, Han's got plenty of choices for beds. This guy's got plenty of choices for bed. And then we use that same big slope piece. I've got a bunch of those sitting around from brick boxes that I bought, and you know, just nice little ideas for some beds. I like the little small bed idea. It looks good in things that I do, but you can do whatever you want. This is just a nice simple bed. You can make hundreds of. I could literally make hundreds of those beds. And yeah, they're not the most comfortable, but they are very simple. You've got the pieces at home. That's kind of the idea. Just get you thinking about using some simple pieces, making some classic little builds. And I know that people are all these days about like, oh, look at all these details I can add to my Lego set. But I mean, that's not the point of this. The point of this is just to give you some ideas. Use the pieces you have. And is that the real meaning of Lego? Anyways, I'll leave you guys with that. If you want to see some more ideas, let me know. I might have some more ideas. Maybe I do. It could happen. And that's kind of it for the video. If you got automatic video over there, subscribe if you want to see other videos that I make as they come out. But also, you could just go right now and watch those videos that I've made before. Got plenty of videos for you to watch. And somewhere in the middle, oh my gosh, I don't remember if I've got enough time for this. Anyways, there's videos that I've made and picked for you. You're welcome. Rest in peace, my users. I know this guy is. Am I right?